Hello everyone, welcome to another video. Now in today's video, we will learn how to finish our homework fast. So here are 8 effective tips. Now the very first tip that I have for you is to make sure that you allocate a time each day for homework. In other words, that's homework time, it's not play time, it's not watch TV time. That time slot itself is only allocated for homework. So don't just do homework just because you feel like doing so. In other words, you base your decision of completing the homework on your emotions. So if you feel like doing homework, then you do a little bit of homework, but if you don't feel like doing the work, then you don't do the homework at all. So notice that how often it is that we feel like doing our homework. It's not that often, is it? So we end up spending most of the time doing other things like play, chatting with our friends, so we don't do the homework at all. So finishing your homework is all about discipline. The more discipline you have, the more likely that you're able to complete your homework. So like I said, allocate a time each day. For example, between 5 p.m. to 6 p.m, that's your homework time. Nobody can touch that time slot. So you start your homework at 5 p.m. and make sure that you work right through to 6 p.m, then you stop. Then you can go and do other things like play, chat with your friends, play your mobile games, whatever it is, right? Give yourself a small break, about 5 to 15 minutes if your homework section is more than an hour long, because if you go longer than 1 hour, it's very likely that your concentration may suffer and you end up doing your homework more slowly. And the next tip I have is don't find excuses. So here are some of the common excuses that I often encounter. Some students will say, I'm too busy with something. They're always busy with something, whether it's homework from another subject or helping their parents with household chores or playing with their siblings. There are always excuses, all right? So that's not good. The other common excuse, I forgot. Forgetting is very easy to do, right? So quite often students come back with this excuse, I forgot to do my homework, I forgot all about the homework. So usually teachers or tutors do give a reasonable amount of time for the homework to be completed, and it could be a few days or it could be a week. So if the homework is given and then the time frame is about a week or so, it is very difficult to justify forgetting the homework for the entire week and then come back and then say, I forgot. What that means is that for the 7 days, that one whole week, there was never a time when you think of the homework, and that does not reflect very well on you. Another common excuse, my pet eats my homework. So if you have a dog or your cat, you can easily find an excuse, right? They tore up my homework, they ate up my homework, they peed on my homework. You can even put the blame on your baby brother. My baby brother peed on my homework, so the homework is destroyed, therefore you can't hand in your homework. But the thing is, if you keep up this habit and keep finding excuses, there are always new excuses. Alright, so there will never come a time when you are able to complete your homework. So never get into this habit, never get into this cycle of finding excuses. Complete your homework and then you realize that, hey, it's not that hard after all. Third tip that I have for you, do the easy homework first. Now, I understand that some teachers, tutors, or even websites recommend doing the hard homework first. And the reason why they recommend doing the hard homework first, because they think that the easy ones can be finished quicker. And I think there is some truth in that. However, I disagree, because the hard homework can take forever to finish. Have you ever tried a homework to do a math problem or a science project, and you found that because you could not figure out how to solve the problems, and you are stuck, all right? And you are sitting there taking forever to finish the homework. And what happens in the end? You did not finish the hard homework, and neither did you finish the easy ones. So my recommendation is to do the easy homework first. If you get stuck on the hard homework, at least you have finished some of your homework. So you have partially completed the homework instead of hard homework never finished. Easy ones also never finished because you ran out of time. And as for the hard homework, you can always ask for help later if you really can't figure out how to do the homework. And tip number 4, practice thinking fast and working fast. You can't finish your homework fast if you're always thinking slowly. The brain itself is like a muscle and needs to be given the required exercise. So expose it to ideas and knowledge and try to stimulate it so that when you're doing your homework, fresh ideas come to you easily enough. So for example, by watching a video like this one. And with an active mind, you can come up with ideas quickly for essays and solve math problems quicker. And that comes down to your daily practice. So don't get into the habits. Again, it's about good habits. Don't get into the habit of doing everything slowly, thinking that you have infinite amounts of time. That's not how reality works. You do need to exercise your mind so that you can think quicker, and as a result, you can work faster. And this is kind of a side tip. Never copy answers. You can kind of finish your homework faster by copying someone else's answer, but remember that if you do so, there are zero benefits at all. You learn nothing, and a copied homework is tantamount to not doing any homework at all. You still can't answer the questions during an exam, and you don't get to enjoy all the benefits of doing homework. Tip number 6, improve on your concentration. You can do so by removing all distractions that are around you while you're doing your homework. Try to do your homework in a conducive study environment. Switch off all music players and TV so that you can have full concentration while you work on your homework, so that will enable you to solve the problems faster and come up with fresh ideas faster. And tip number 7, remember to get plenty of sleep. You can concentrate and work faster if you get adequate sleep. That means no late nights and staying up to watch anime, sometimes TV dramas, and sometimes play video games or even chat with friends. And the last and final tip that I have for you is don't wait until the last minute to finish your homework. You are rushing through your homework and you end up with tons and tons of careless mistakes. And this is very important. You don't get to enjoy doing the homework because you are out of time and you're always rushing. Remember that homework is not a burden, but to help you learn and improve while you prepare for important examinations. And with that, we have come to the end of the video. Thank you very much for watching, and if you have enjoyed any of the tips given to you during this video, do remember to leave a like and a subscribe. And I will see you very soon in the next video. Have a nice day.